Hello, Gadi Taub in Tel Aviv with a short message. We're not going to have an episode of Israel Update tonight. Mike and I recorded an episode only to discover after 2.5 hours that it was no longer relevant when, at around 4 o'clock Jerusalem time, about 3,000 Hezbollah beepers exploded in Lebanon. Beepers, if you don't remember them or are too young to have known them, are the little devices that you carry on your belt, and they receive text messages after which you call whoever texted you back. So I just came back from Channel 14, where there's a constant rolling live coverage, and I can tell you the basics. So first of all, Israel has not taken responsibility for the attack as of now, and Hezbollah also is not yet accusing Israelis. What is the extent of the damage? There are reportedly 10 people dead, 3,000 wounded, out of them 200 are in critical condition. In the afternoon, speculations about Israel's involvement in this were everywhere, and they were accompanied by the assumption that this is the beginning of a larger operation, because if you neutralize the communications of your enemy and if you manage to disrupt their chain of command, this is usually not done as an isolated thing but as a prelude to some larger preemptive strike. We have not seen that as of yet, and some speculations say that there is enormous international pressure. By international, we usually mean American pressure. Things are still undecided since Israel has not taken official responsibility. It may be that decision makers are waiting for a Hezbollah strike in order to achieve greater leverage in terms of legitimacy. However, we do know, this is from Tamir Morag, the excellent political reporter for Channel 14, that as of this time, it is now 9 o'clock p.m. in Tel Aviv, there is a small team authorized by the Israeli cabinet to decide what next and if this is to be enlarged into a full-scale operation in the north. In this small team, there are not only the Prime Minister and the Minister of Security, Yoav Gallant, but also the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Israel Katz, and reportedly, possibly, Minister Ron Dermer and the head of Shas, Aryeh Deri. This combination, Tamir Morag comments, is designed to neutralize a possible veto on a ground operation or a larger operation by Yoav Gallant, the Minister of Defense. As everybody knows by now, there is very little trust between Netanyahu and his Minister of Security, and according to some sources around the Prime Minister's office, the extent of mistrust is so that it would be impossible to run a full-scale war with this team alone. So now, tense silence. The IDF spokesperson announced in the name of the Chief of Staff that we are not yet raising the level of readiness in the civilian sector. So people are encouraged to exercise caution, but are not yet told to say keep close to bomb shelters. So apparently the IDF is now attempting to prevent any possible hysteria. That's what we know as of this moment, and I confess this is not much. There's a fog around what is happening, and the journalists are throwing around assumptions and guesses. We will have to wait to know more. probably by the time we record a new episode, which will be tomorrow, Wednesday, we will know much more than we do at this minute. Whenever we do, we will tell you.